Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the New York Mets.
And now, your 2021
Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next.
Mets.
Carlos Carrasco is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Now to the plate, Gosuke Kato, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The first baseman, Gosuke Kato.
He's set, here it comes. And we are underway here in Flushing as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, Matty, no excuses anymore. April, May go by, you kind of cut your teeth, try and find clubhouse chemistry, execute on the field. We're in June now. This is a good harbinger of what's to come, and this team's playing well. Expect them to be in the race for a while.
Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. The 1-1. High and deep to right.
これはもしや。
And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Luis Campusano stands in as he looks at ball one here. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Reined in. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. So 2 out, nobody on. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Now here's the first offering. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Into the box now, Tucupita Marcano as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A 1 pitch on its way, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. From the belt, the pitch, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Lindor will put this one away, and the side is retired. Padres leave one, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Chris Paddock gets the start for San Diego in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
And now here is Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully, he passes the baton to this guy today, and he
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone, a home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
いきなり打たれるか。
So here's Brandon Nimmo.
Batting second, the center fielder.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He enters play here at 288. 8 home runs, 26 RBIs. Fouled away.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Azúcar is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting third.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4.
こういう言い方するんか。
Fouled off. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Now we'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. So here's Pete Alonso looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Second inning coming up, and the Mets have an early 1-0 lead. So here is Jose Azocar, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the AB on its way. Carrasco, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense loud. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
頭が痛いっすか。自分もね、ちょこちょこ頭痛なるんで、もうすぐ冷やしますけどね。
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call.
薬はもうほぼほぼ飲まんです。よっぽど痛いときは飲むんですけど、ほぼほぼ冷やして対応ですね。
From the stretch, Trent Grisham is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
This won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Padres down in order. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
でもローゼンさんがディビジョン2をやるとは。あれはね、PS4 でちょこちょこやってんすけど。ああ。
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heat.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Conforto behind a
な
ball
か
and
な
2
かローゼン
strikes.
さんとね、合わんですからね。ローゼンさんがめっちゃ忙しいからね。
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
ああ、そっか、それができるんですね。
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. He's got it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 6th,
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the pods line up on D. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
Boy, also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season. And he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on.
その人なんかいろいろ配信してるんですけど、普段占いの仕事やってるらしいですよ。本業らしいですよ。普段あれですか、マイクラとかやってはる人なんですけどね。たまたま別の配信見てて、でなんかレイド行って、日本の人ですけどね。でレイドします言うてレイド行ったところがその人のチャンネルやったんですよ。でちょうどマイクラやってて。その時にちょうどね、なんかスレイヤーズがどうのこうのっていう話してて、スレイヤーズって懐かしいなと思って。
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
まさかスレイヤーズっていう言葉がね出てくるとは。あれはよう見てましたからね。
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Luis Guillorme is off the bench now as he'll take over at second following the injury. So the next to bat will be Chris Paddock.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Chris Paddock.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So next to bat will be Gosuke Kato. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Next up is Luis Camposano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt. Kicks and deals.
You just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
High in the air out to center field. Nimmo able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1 left for San Diego. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and now it'll be the catcher, Caleb Joseph.
The catcher.
Now the first pitch.
Joseph.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at 3rd. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
おまけにピッチャーがここ下手したら送ってくるかも。やっぱり来たか。
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to 3rd with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the 3rd baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to 1st. That was
予
very
想
well
通り
executed.
の送りバントで。
Into the box, Luis Guillorme, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
高いですね。
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 2-0. Hit out towards
1
second.
点はしょうがないか。
Only play is going to be to 1st, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
そういえばクリア
So the bases are empty
ク
with
リ
2
ア
gone
人
now.
数3
And ready
人
to bat next, the Wyoming
あ
native
あそう
Brandon
なんで
Nimmo.
すか。
First pitch on the way. Two out, nobody on.
ああその時5人やったんですか。
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that will end up a foul ball. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away.
あれも、配信日数とか、配信時間とかね。
Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta
ま
work
あ、あ
the
の辺
corners
は
a
全
little bit
然
more. Fastball command
問
is
題はないん
paramount
です
at
け
this
ど、
level.
逆に多すぎるぐらいなんですけどね。
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
So 1 run here on
時
1 hit,
間はね、
no errors,
逆に
and no
オ
one
ーバー
left.
しすぎてる
On
んです
now
よ。
to the top of inning number
時
4.
間と
The
日
Mets
数で
lead
したっ
this
け、あ
one
れ。
2-0. Now to bat, Fernando Tatis Jr.
要は
And
そ
he'll
の
face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
This is where the pressure
やって
starts
る
to build
時
a
の
little
人数
bit
ですよ
on
ね。
an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
思わず吹いてまいりましたか。
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
うん。
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
If he doesn't shorten
あ
his
れ
swing
が意
up
外
right there,
とね、
there's
な
no
んか
chance he keeps
達
his
成
bat
しに
back.
くいんですね。
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In now, Tucapita Marcano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball
最
for
近
ball
あれ
1.
ですね、なんか
Comes
フラ
into
ン
this
スの
at
人
bat
が
0
ね、
for 1 in the ball game.
ちょこちょこ来ますね。その人もなんか配信やってる人なんですけど、
Here it comes 1-0.
英語はなんかわかるみたいでね。
Fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ball game for the Padres. Again, another foul ball.
ちょうどなんか別の配信行ってる時に知り合ってね。おわ、
And it
際
misses
ど。
2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
多分だからフランスやから、
And he
時
popped
差
him
が
up
7時間ぐ
over
らいあるん
toward
です
the
かね。
left side of the infield. And he'll put this
ち
away
ょう
for
ど
the
今
second
夜
out.
中、夜中っていう
Next
か、
to dig in,
夜の
Jose
11時
Azocar.
ぐらいです
He's
かね。
0 for 1 thus far.
11時25分かな。
He's set and the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him,
昨
it's
日
ball 1.
アウトラスト2配信してましたよ。あれでも、かなり残虐な内容ですね、あれ。
Oh, pretty healthy
ワン
hack
よ
that
りえ
time.
げ
It's
つない
1 and
ですね。
1.
It's funny. That pitch,
あ
I
れ
can
は
picture
さ
being
す
in the
がに
box.
日
That
本
pitch
じ
looks
ゃ
so good to hit.
めっ
And
ちゃ
why
規
does
制
no
入
one
り
ever
そう。
get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
あれちょっとね、引くかもしれんぐらいえげつないですよ。多分日本語できるんかな、あれわからんすけど。とにかくえげつないですね。
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
うん。
We take a look at the numbers up to this
ワン
point.
が
You
全
see, he's
然
only
マシ
given
に
up
見
2
える
hits
ぐ
so
らい
far
2
today,
が
so
ね、う
he's
わ、
been
こ
hitting
れえ
his
げつ
spots
ないな
all
っていう。
game long. Remains to be
そ
seen
こま
if
で
he
や
can
ん
keep
の
that
みたい
shutout
な。
intact going forward. But I'm not
暴
betting
力
against him.
表現がえげつないというかね。あれほんま日本、もろに規制入りますよ、あれ。
Stepping in now, Jake Cronenworth, and he fouls this one off.
怖い
Struck
怖
out in
い
his
という
first
か
at
ね、
bat.
なんかその表現がね残虐すぎるというか、あれはちょっとね引くレベルかもしれないですよ。人によったらグロいのもあるけど、暴力表現がえげつないというか、あれはちょっとね、人によったらこれちょっとやめとこうみたいな。まだエプロンのね、裸エプロンの先生の方が可愛いぐらいです。ノーパンエプロン先生でしたっけ？裸エプロン。
1 pitch on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
あれの方がまだ笑いがあるからね。2の場合の笑いというよりはこれえげつないなっていうなんか。まあやばいなんか集団が多いというか。うますね。今日ちょっとあれでさ、10時から歯医者行かなダメなんですけどね。3ヶ月ぶりぐらいですかね。定期検査の。
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that
たま
often,
にはやっぱ
but this
検
might
査
be
も
a
行っ
good
とか
time
ん
for
と
a
ね。
3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's
別
nearly
に痛いと
impossible
か
to
な
hit.
いんですけど。
Line to the right side. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield,
よいし
and there's the first out.
ょ。まあぜひとも。
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. First time up, he went down
まあ
looking.
最近でも得てもちょっとやってないからね。
Everybody does it though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at bat.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good
だ
job
から
right
ア
there.
ウトラス
That's
ト
the
2
4th
は
time
ね、
he struck out, and we're only in the second
あ
game
れ
of
は
the
ちょっ
series.
と引くレベ
2
ル
down,
の
no one on base.
内容で
And
した
up
ね。
next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First delivery to him.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Now the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
まあ始まりからすごかったですからね。なんかヘリで飛んでて、なんか取材に行くんかなんかあれですからね。ヘリが墜落するんですよ。いかにもあるあるな展開ですけど。でなんかヘリが墜落して主人公が目覚ますんですけど、乗ってた人らがおらんなってるみたいな。で相変わらずカメラは持ってる、ビデオカメラ持ってるんですけどね。あれはおなじみですけどね。
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Count is 1-2 now. From the stretch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Mets strand 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
で、なんかまたそのヘリのパイロットが死んでたんですよ。死んでるというか、なんか殺されてたんですよ。なんか貼り付けにされてたんかな。貼り付けにされてて焼かれてたんか、なんかやったと思うんですけど。
They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the
で、一緒に乗ってたその女の人がおるんですけど、その人も行方不明でね。で、謎の集団になんか誘拐されてるみたいな。
Grisham is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Smith has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Next, it'll be Brian O'Grady. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now the first pitch. Right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's up with it. The throw. Hey now. So here now's the pitcher, Chris Paddock. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Popped him up. Guillorme is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 2-0.
点ですね。
At the plate now is J.D. Davis. He bounced out last time up.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
First pitch of the AB on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it.
さすがに間に合わん。
Now batting, the catcher, Joseph.
Next for the Mets, Caleb Joseph. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. He's running, hit in the air to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. And this throw gets away from him.
なんか見たことあるマスコットキャラおった。
Digging in next, Carlos Carrasco. He did his job and laid
チ
down
ー
a
ズ丼
successful
は
sac bunt in
食
his
べた
first
ことない
appearance.
し、
And not easy to do in
まあ
today's
売ってん
game.
のは
High
知ってるんですけ
velocity,
ど、
exploding breaking stuff. He executed
おっ
that sac
と、
bunt perfectly.
あら、フェアかこれ。
Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Luis Guillorme, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
基本ね、ノーマル牛丼しか食べへ
First
んから。
offering on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this
よ
game.
っしゃ。
How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strike?
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Mets leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gosuke Kato. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence.
お、
But if he can get
打
on,
った
start
打った
some traffic
これ
in
はええ
motion,
とこ行
we
った
might have something.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
白バラフライドチキンサーモン牛丼。すごい組み合わせですな。まあ、サーモンはうまかったっすけどね。
Standing in now, Luis Camposano, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2 balls and a strike now. Here's the 2-1. A runner at second.
白バラフライドチキンサーモンブレイクアップ牛丼。ブレイクアップって洗剤のあれじゃないですか。油汚れに強力な。
And the payoff pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
思わずピッチングコーチが出てきましたね。
Into the box now, Tucupita Marcano as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Goes the other way as this is line to left. Smith is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
ご飯はチャーハン。チャーハンもうまい。
Striding in is Jose Azocar, trying here to plate the tying run from second. From the belt, the pitch.
He
knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
From the belt, the pitch.
だいぶ日が傾いてえらい影になってますね。
Tatis is over at first with one away.
おっと。
The next 0-2 misses and that'll move it to 1-2
ピ
now.
ッチャーは当たってるけど、キャッチャーが影になってるっていう。かなり熱そうですね。
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to
微妙にこれもね、日が傾いてくるからね。
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but
際どい
it
とこや
wasn't
けど、
outrageous. Hey, listen, calling
い
balls
や、
and
ボー
strikes
ル
is a
臭
really
いけど。
tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like
Yeah,
that last one.
ボールでしょ。
Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate now, Jake Cronenworth.
お、
He swings and lines it to
あ
left.
ー、取られてる。
Smith gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Friars forced to settle for just the one.
かすめたからストライクや。
0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
まあとりあえずピッチャーを。
Now the pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone
ま
and
あ
get
審
ahead.
判もね
Much more
個性があ
susceptible
る
down
から。
0-1 than 1-0.
Fielded
よいしょ。
cleanly. And there's one down now. One away now for the Mets in the 6th, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. The pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
ちょうどまたバッターの顔のところに日が当たってますね。
Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
ボールボーイうまいこと取りましたね。
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Gotta believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
1-2 to Dominic Smith. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far.
ああ、やばい。これ打たれたんちゃうんすか。
Back goes Grisham on the warning track. He makes the catch.
ギリギリセーフ。
Next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Marcano has got it, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We're through 6 full. The Mets are out on top, 2-1. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
アランさんも配信してますね、今。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Behind 0-2 now.
FF14 やってますね。
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. So the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
よう投げたみたいな感じですね。
And a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. So now to the plate, Brian O'Grady, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, 2-0 for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
左でアンダースローで。
The 1-0. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Ranging back is
これは
Nimmo.
上がりすぎか。ああ、もうちょい。
He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
ああ、ここで交代か。さあ、誰にしようかな。まあ、右の方が打ちやすいから。
Tommy Pham will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
一人なんか偉いとこ上がってバグってんすかあれ。
Here's the first pitch.
よーし、ライト
And
前。
there's a base hit on the line. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
今のはもうガラ空きでしたね。
Up next to the Padres, the first baseman, Yosuke.
So stepping in is Gosuke Kato. A base knock to the outfield to score the tying run from second.
このマスコットもなんか見たことありますよ。
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
いやー、入ってるか。
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
おっと。うわー、際どい。
Gotta think our man behind
ど
the
っ
plate
ち
thought
でもいい
twice
レベル
about
でし
that
た
one.
ね。
About as close as it
手が
gets.
出んかったですね。
Great
Ah,
pitch there
como
as
pa.
he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on
完全な
strikes
ボールだ
for
わ。
the second out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Dylan Betances takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the
あ
right-handed
れ、変え
batter
て
who
くる
waits
のか。
next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
To the plate now, Luis Campusano, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Ready with the 2-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-1. Here it is.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he misses ball 4, so now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, the single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
First pitch on its way. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1.
1-0. 入ってるような感じやけど、ピッチャーも入ってるやろみたいな。いやー、入ってるっぽいけど、一応ボールらしいです。いやー。
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
The set and the 1-1.
And often it becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-1.
Yeah,
strike taken up in the zone.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
さあ、押し出しか。どうなるやら。
Big spot.
ナックルカーブ持ってるかな。ナックルカーブとスラーブと。おっと。
Payoff pitch on its way.
よっしゃ、押し出し。さあ、同点に。今のはボールやった。
I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
からのスリーラン。
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter to compete
満塁ホームラン。
rough go of things at the plate for him so far,
さ
but
あ、
his
これ
guys
は
are
代
looking for
打
him to
で。
change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Manny Machado will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big, big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning.
リオネル・メッシでしたっけ。
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Ready with the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
ボールボール。
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's
さ
ball 3
あ、
now.
また1-3へ。 押し出しか。
Ready with the 3-1.
あ
Good
あ、
fastball as
今
he
のは
gets
入
the
ってる
swing
な。
and a miss.
What I love right there is just the
際ど
freedom
い
in that
けど入っ
hack.
てる
He
でし
ain't
ょ。
trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Line
よっ
drive,
しゃ、
right
ライト前。
field, base hit.
勝ち越しタイム。
One run is scored, and the run is in to score from
2
second.
点
It's
タイムリー。
4-2.
Boy, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker
ラ
right
イ
there.
ト
We'll
へ
see how
流
this
し
one
打ちで
ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
逆転サヨナラスリー。
Stepping in now, Jose Azocar.
おっ
High in
と
the air and deep
これ
to
いったんちゃい
straightaway
ます
left.
か。
Looking up is the left
お、入っ
fielder,
た。
and it's
そのま
gone.
ま入る。ほんまにスリーラン出ましたよ。
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, 6th home run on the season for him, and the lead is now 7-2.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching
いや
coach
ー、
and
今の
go
は
over some
捉え
strategy,
て
and
ました
all
ね
of。a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
うん、
So they'll
さ
make a
すがに
matchup
交
move
代。
here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
ファールやろ。完全に中継ぎが打たれてますな。ああ、
Time
代打
granted
代打。
here at the plate as he'll step out of the box.
セカンド。
Jurickson Profar will come on now as the pinch hitter. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swinging a
Nah,
blooper to the right
これ
side.
は詰まった。
Guillorme ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the
こ
side.
の回一挙6
But
点
it'll
で
come
す
at a
ね。
cost as 6 cross the plate, 3 of them on this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Friars 7 and the Mets 2. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Jurickson Profar will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
うん。これで変えて。
Michel Baez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. And now, Michael Conforto. He steps in off a
さあ、
base
あ
hit
と
in his last
7、
at bat.
8、9ですね。
Michael Conforto.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. A bouncer to the left side. Machado is there. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Next up for New York, Francisco Lindor. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
J.D. Davis is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's right there. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. They're down 5. It's 7-2.
めっちゃがっかりしてますね。
All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Trent Grisham.
The center fielder, number 2.
Here's the pitch.
Grisham.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Lucchese matches up here in this one against his former employer. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
Yeah, Matty, you mentioned he's playing his former club, and that can get tricky sometimes. I don't know if he's going to dinner with these guys after the game, or he showed up here with an axe to grind.
Softly on the line to 3rd. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next up is Brian O'Grady. Flew out last time up. First offering. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
3
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
2アウトかどうしよう。このまま行きますか。
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Michel Baez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Padres down in order. They're on top 7-2. Now into the box, Caleb Joseph. He flew out in his last AB.
The catcher, Caleb Joseph.
First pitch on the way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Jose Martinez steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch on the way. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Here's the payoff pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Stepping in next, Luis Guillorme. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Now this is on the ground here for Profar at second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Jerry's Familia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready now is Gosuke Kato. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The first baseman, Gosuke Kato.
He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
The 1-0. Fouled off.
6人連続ホームラン。見事に逆転ですやん。
And it's fouled away.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Standing in now, Luis Camposano, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 home. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
And in steps Manny Machado as he'll take a look at ball 1. Lifetime against Familia. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times, and he's back in standing. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
この裏がホームラン待ち最終回。うわぁ、際どい。これは。
Conforto is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Friars 7 and the Mets 2. Now it'll be Brandon Nimmo. He grounded out last time
2番から。やばなったら変えますわ。
From the stretch.
Nope. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
あー、ストライク入らん。
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Dominic Smith will be next.
Oh.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
今のなんか持っていかれた感あったんですけど。よいしょ。
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
6本だけでいい。
Next to hit, Dominic Smith. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
振ってくれましたな。ゴールデンボールズ行きだばっかり。
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way.
Ah, ball.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, but that finds its way through for a base hit.
粘りますな。しかもセカンド行く。
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And this,
や
of
りま
course,
す
is a
な。
ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most two-base hits this year. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category.
変えますか。左で。
Tim Hill will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. In now, Michael Conforto, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fouled away.
よっしゃ、追い込ん
Stands
だ。
at second with 2 gone. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
7-2, the final score this afternoon. San Diego jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Chris Paddock earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
打線が良かったっすね。10安打。
The final line score.
これで3連敗からの4連勝ですね。ええ感じで。貯金もだいぶ増えてきましたね。貯金が14。やけど、11ゲーム離れてるっていう。ドジャースがやばいんですよね、これ。貯金が36あるからね。離れまくってますよね。よっしょ。さあ、終わりましょうか。1時間22分か。よいしょ。さあ、終わりましょうか。よいしょ。さあ、では、お疲れ様でした。